Here we're going to take a look at Zechariah chapter 9. You'll remember that this is quoted in Matthew chapter 21 as Jesus is entering Jerusalem riding on a donkey. And in Zechariah 9, rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout in triumph, O daughter of Jerusalem. Notice the poetic parallelism. Daughter of Zion, daughter of Jerusalem. Rejoice greatly, shout in triumph. These are ways of saying the same thing. Behold, your king is coming to you. He is just and he is endowed with salvation, humble and mounted on a donkey. Now look down at the bottom of the slide in verse 11. As for you also, because of the blood of my covenant with you, I have set your prisoners free from the waterless pit. Now you may say, well, yeah, but that's verse 11. That's a long way from verse 9 all the way to verse 11. Can I hasten to remind you that the authors of Scripture knew nothing of these numbers? They're even Arabic numerals. They don't come into our civilization until centuries and centuries after the conclusion of the writing of the Bible. The authors of Scripture don't divide their verses, their lines by verse numbers. This was introduced hundreds and hundreds of years later. Was never intended as a means of interpretation, but rather as a means of reference. It was a way of getting everybody on the same page really quickly, not intended to separate things out. Let's join this, allow this to be joined back together in the same way that Zechariah intended it.